Hey, how's it going? Well, it's raining out today. Kinda sucks, but turn that off. Fans down. Let's crack the good sound system open here. Yeah, it's raining, so I thought, well, I'll just let you all look at my ugly mug while we're cruising in instead of staring out the window at the wet, nasty, dreary day. Let's look at what new wipers I got to put on this thing. Boy, we've been busy the last few days. Holy. Not so much at work, but here at the house. Oofta. I'll say that again. Oofta. We got lots more stuff to do. There we go. Cool glasses on. So, where to start? Well, y'all been watching the Cadillac. She's sitting right over there under her cover. All buttoned up. Got a video uploading right now of basically the last of the repairs I did. That was on Tuesday. I did take Tuesday off as well. Wasn't really planning on it, but late, actually real early Tuesday morning before I went to bed, I didn't really want to go to work on Tuesday. So I thought, well, we'll look at the weather. If it's supposed to be wet, I'll go to work. Damn the luck, it was sunny and nice, so I stayed home. Not the case today, but we got a bit more work done. So I got the video uploading right now, so you'll all be able to see it. There's this guy going, making a right turn. Got a car coming off the left, nothing on the right. But hopefully that lighting's okay. I can't really tell with the screen. My face is in the big blacked out, busted LCD section. So, but yeah, we're going like gangbusters on that old car. Got tabs for it. I found my insurance card, so we're legal to drive it. I did drive it around on Tuesday. Went and used it to go get the tabs. They hadn't expired, but they were by the end of this month, June. Let's see, he's already got a full tank gas, so I'm not worried about that. Of course, it's been in there all winter, so. But she's running good. Fixed that little bumper strip on the back left-hand corner. That seems to have taken. Just use some JB Weld there, as you'll see in the video that's currently uploading. I guess I could have checked the mail. There's the mail lady in front of me. Usually if she's down here, she's already hit my place. Not expecting anything important, so. I did get a leather repair kit in the mail yesterday. So here in the next couple weeks, we may be trying to fix some of those bigger tears in those seats of that car. See what we can do to button some of that stuff up. But we got the front license plate bracket painted, so it's looking good, put all back together. I'm probably going to tackle the header panel with the grille and the headlights and all that stuff here maybe Sunday if the weather's holding out. It's supposed to be nice, it sounds like. Because I'm not driving this thing to work, so I'm not worried about doing that. But if it's out of service for a couple more days, but here's some stuff rattling around back there. That's actually the bumper for the Oldsmobile. I pulled that off on Tuesday too. Got that video edited. I just haven't uploaded it yet. I'm waiting to get this one today uploaded. But yeah, we've been hitting it hard. It's a good thing too, because work has been just dead. We'll talk about that in a bit. Cadillac. She's going in for a front end alignment on Saturday to Les Schwab. And most likely going to put tires on her. They had a decent set. They're Toyo Eclipse, I think is what they are. They're an all-season. I was hoping for a touring tire to go with the touring suspension, but oh well. But white wall, 70,000 mile rating, so that's pretty good. 120 some bucks a piece. Price-wise, they're okay. I'm actually putting the required size back on the car, hopefully. 225, 70, 15, so a little bit wider contact patch on the road. Get rid of them narrow looking little 205s I got on there now. That's the stock size for the standard Eldorado. Since I got the touring suspension, they got the bigger size tires for them. Unfortunately, everybody thinks the 205 is the standard size for those cars, so I actually had a little bit of a discussion with the guy at Les Schwab about that. He says, no, you need 205s. I says, no, I don't. I love it when people argue with the customers. It says right here on my computer, those cars get 205, 75, 15s. This is the sticker on my door says 225, 70. I think you're reading it wrong. Took them out to the car. Oh, should have asked for a discount. Not a big fan of Schwab in the general sense, but alright, we'll give them a try. These aren't going to be, this isn't daily drivers, so they should be decent for what I'm going to use them for. Little defrost action here, we're fogging up. But yeah, that interior came out real nice. I am more than pleased with the way that turned out, that carpet. She's threadbare, but she's looking good. She's clean. Come on, trigger. Don't spin them too much in the wet. Now that bridge collapse that we had, what was that, 3 weeks ago now? They got the temporary bridge in place. That opened yesterday. Of course, no oversized loads. Narrower lane, so they dropped the speed down to 40 mile an hour instead of the 60 through there, but at least that stretch of road's back open until they get the permanent fix in place. I don't know what they're going to do, I haven't heard yet. But yeah, Oldsmobile, we got the front bumper off, had a little hiccup. One of the bumper bolts rounded out. Wound up having to grind that off and punch it through, but all the brackets came off. I got one that's a little tweaked just on the flat where it mounts to the bumper, so I should be able to straighten that out, no problem. And then we'll clean those all up and do the 415 to them. Got the radiator out of it, got the hoses off. Damn near ready to pull that motor. Unplug the fuel lines and a little bit of electrical she's got. May wind up having to pull that distributor out, we'll see, just to get the motor out. I'm not sure yet. Waiting to get the hoist back. Hopefully Kevin's getting that here in the next couple of days. Twin City Idlers, big car show up in Stanwood. I've taken you guys to it a few times. That is on June 30th. So we're going to probably head up there. Catch that. It's on a Sunday, I believe. Saturday, the night before, from 7 to 9, they're doing a cruise. I'm almost tempted to take part of that just as a kind of a break-in for the return to rent in the following weekend. Just cruise it up and down the road a little bit. And, I don't know, maybe we'll pay the $20 and put it in the show then, too. What the heck, why not, huh? It's $15 pre-register, $20 day of the show. Standing water. I went through that with my two-wheel drive truck and the bozo behind me and this lifted GMC had to go all the way around. I don't want to get my lifted truck, it's brand new, I don't want to get it dirty. Schmuck. We're plugging along. I'm doing what's called shakes right now. Still working the, where you going, boss? Your lane. Still working the, what the hell airline is that? Can't even remember now. Line 112. We're on a complete blank. Anyway, it's a completed aircraft. We're going through doing all the little customer complaints, if you will, little gaps and up quite right, and smudges and things like that. Basically just call it a wipe and dipe. Go through and clean everything up. Oh, what airline is that? Mexico. That's the next one coming to the factory. We've got that one in the jig right now. LAN, it's another completed plane they rolled in over the weekend. The one ahead of that is Norwegian Air. That's what I'm working on. Norwegian.com. But yeah, we're getting it done. This weekend, I still got the speedometer cable on the Cadillac, the front header panel. Still got to do the outside, do the whole clay bar, and then polish it all up real good. I got some staining in the paint I want to try to get taken care of. Oldsmobile, and we'll see if I don't get the hoist back by this weekend, I may do the header panel. Of course, I might be able to start that Saturday night too. Hoping it won't take more than a couple hours for the alignment and tires. Hopefully they don't find anything else wrong, like ball joints, tie rod ends. Brakes are all good. I've gone through those myself. I did one ball joint on the car after I got it. Ball joint and CV shaft. Everything else is probably pretty good. Standing on the brakes already. A little bit earlier tomorrow. But I think the rear wheels on that car are still pretty straight. They're wearing pretty even. It's just the front's out a little bit, so we'll get her looked at. Like I say, probably going to wind up doing tires. All said and done, be around $700, but oh Nelly, we got people hitting the shoulder, following too close in the rain. Doofuses. I probably didn't mention today's Thursday, it's not Friday. Last one of these videos I did, I said I'd start doing them on Thursday so I could try to have them uploaded for you Friday, give you something to watch, and then just do our regular stuff on this weekends. But I don't know, YouTube with their processing, it's getting real slow for these longer videos. I don't think the video finished processing until Saturday or Sunday. We'll see how this one goes. I may just start doing these on Wednesday. Ken was talking about getting Kit out of paint on Friday, but he hasn't called me. He wants to trailer that thing down to the muffler shop because it doesn't have a windshield in it, but he wants the paint shop to do the windshield. I was thinking, why don't you just leave it there, use the money from the exhaust work, because he wants a little bit smaller pipes put on, just spend that on the windshield. Knowing him, he'll take it out of the paint shop. They're expecting you to do a windshield. He'll get the exhaust work done and we'll go to his house and he'll just hire somebody else to do the windshield. But we'll get some video of that when he gets it out. From the pictures, it looks pretty good. Those of you that haven't subscribed to him, he's building the Knight Rider replica, the black Trans Am, over to Ken H. Cook 1 on YouTube there, and do some short videos. Kevin's still waiting to hear on his property. What's this guy doing? Turn signal, no nothing, just coming right on over, right in front of me. You can't even keep us in the damn lane. think people in Washington State, or at least Western Washington, would know how to drive in the rain, but no, we got to be stupid. Not that they know how to drive when it's dry either. Had another little 787 incident in the news the other day. Flight from Denver to Tokyo was diverted here to SeaTac. It was a United Airlines. They had an oil pressure issue on one of the engines, so I don't know if they shut it down or what the whole deal was, but they declared an in-flight emergency. And of course, everybody at work is, oh great, we're going to shut the line down again. Well, that's not really us. If it turned out to think it was an oil filter, that's a maintenance issue. They've had that bird for several months now, so. Had cut me off, so now got his left turn signal on, and here we are, you know, a quarter mile from the merging point. And we gotta try to sneak into the Bozos here. But anywho, you're not staring out the window. I gotta dig through my pocket here, find the remote. I got you on the old Canon because, you know, I always have the remote. So I think we'll go ahead and end you guys here. We'll shorten this a little bit. We'll catch you on the drive home. I'll probably just do the out the window view on that. So see you in about 8 hours, or just a fraction of a second for you guys. And we're back. Through the magic of YouTube, you guys didn't have to wait the full 8.5 hours. Lucky you. It was a boring day. This little piddly cleanup work, we've just about got it all knocked out, but we're not getting our new airplane until the 27th of this month. Today's the 20th, so we've got another week to go. Oh well. Not complaining too much, the pay's pretty damn good now. It's dark, it's wet. I don't want to say it's on the cool side. It's actually kind of refreshing out there right now. We had a fire drill today, entire building wide. It was nice to get to stand out in the rain for 20 minutes. Normally we get a little advance notice. Hey, we're doing a fire drill sometime this week, you know, whatever. But let's make everybody stand out in the rain. Oh well. Kicked off right before a meeting, so finished with the fire drill, went upstairs, had our meeting, couldn't get the computer to work, so farted around with that for 45 minutes, finally got the computer issue figured out, and then boom, it was time for lunch. Ken did call me just before beginning a shift. Kit is ready to be picked up. In fact, he went and got all the little pieces and parts, you know, hubcaps and mirrors and who knows what else. Got all that stuff, picked that up today, so he's hoping tomorrow it won't be raining. He'll be able to drive Kit home. Otherwise, he'll probably just wait till Saturday. He kind of wants the trailer at home. Told him if he does, he can come pick me up Saturday after I drop the caddy off. We'll go down and get the trailer. And then he can pick up the hoist and haul it home for me. We'll go get Kit, drag it back to his house, I'll do a video. We'll see. Hey look, it's a red two-door Jeep Cherokee Sport. mine would look like. Pre-modifications, which you can see through the wet window in the dark. On the right there of the screen. I gotta get that little puppy back on the road. We're going to get this edited up. Not really much editing to do, just get it into the computer and throw my little, what should I call it, not the intro, but the little fancy effects at the front and at the end there. I'll try to upload her tonight. Hopefully it'll be up for you tomorrow, at least by the time y'all get home on Friday. Actually, I got one video that was uploading when I left. I got another one I'm going to try to upload right away, so that will be uploading as this one is going through the editing process. And hopefully tonight we'll be able to get this one going. We should be able to. So, hell, you might have 3 videos from me here. Right quick like. Don't really know what I'm going to get into Saturday. Take a camera with me for wandering around. I take the caddy up to Schwab there, get the tires done on her and all that. That's going to take a couple hours, so I'm probably not going to just sit there. I'll probably, I don't know, walk down to McDonald's and grab a soda or something that's far into the parking lot. We're doing this called Boeing on the Move. I got a pedometer and I'm shooting for the 12,000 steps a day. I think I missed it by one day. Missed it on one day. I don't know what I'm at right now. It was pushing 10,000 a couple hours ago. I've been skipping lunch and just going down to the tunnels below the factory and walking for half an hour. Usually get about 3,500 steps in on that. So Saturday we'll be able to get a bunch of steps in walking down to, we'll grab an apple pie and a soda or something like that, or an iced tea. Probably be a good 20-minute walk down there, and 20 back, so there's almost an hour, plus the 15-20 minutes sitting there. Maybe even swing by the grocery store and grab a magazine or something. Sunday we'll probably tear into that header panel. I'd like to try to get that done. Depending on what time I get done with the Cadillac and if I'm going riding around with Ken or not, I may try to pull the motor on the old Saturday evening. Whee! Slip and slide. All I got to do is get this thing in, get the posi replaced, limited slip, whatever they called it in these things. The GM track lock, I think is what it's called. Maybe look into that before next winter, so I gotta, of course by then I'll probably have the new car to drive, but it'd be nice to have it working again. Gov lock, that's what GM calls them, the gov lock. They don't even make rebuilds for them anymore because they're so notorious for blowing up. So we'll probably go for that the Yukon limited slip unit. Just go take it down to the boys there at Randy's, make an appointment. Hopefully it shouldn't take them more than a couple hours to swap out. Take a day off, we'll head down there. I don't know if they're open on weekends. nice, and then we got a whole other weekend to play with. Really been hitting it hard the last few weeks. Next weekend, I'm gonna try at the very least go hit that cruise up in Stanwood with the Cadillac. It all depends if I got that that header panel all swapped out nice and pretty. It should be a one-day job. Need to make a point in my mind that Saturday when I get home, park it nose up in the driveway. I want to, as the sun goes down, I want to turn the lights on, have them reflect on the garage door. Get some blue tape and mark out where the lights are hitting, both the low beam and the high beam. So when I put everything back together, I'll use that as my reference point for aiming everything. Probably even come up just a little bit on the low beams, but we'll reset it the way it is right now. Work on getting the front end of that car looking good again. Get that cross-eyed high beam headlight look going away from it. Get that grill buttoned up. That'll be a good little one-day project. Still got to do the speedometer cable. Haven't got around to that. Still want to crawl underneath that thing and look for the trans leak. Hoping it may be just a pan. Maybe I'll just try tightening the pan up a little bit. If it's a line, try reefing down on the lines a little bit. I don't know. I'm hoping it's not a bushing or a seal or something like that from the linkage. Still haven't sourced the bushings I need yet. Should just try to get to a GM dealership and see what they got. My buddy Evan said he's probably got some laying around, but he hasn't come up with anything yet, so I'll see what I can source on my own. We're getting there. Fun project, getting it back on the road, fixing a bunch of stuff. I don't think I'll do it this year, but maybe next year if I've still got her, we'll look into fixing the air conditioning. Test done on it. See if I got any leaks or if I can just recharge it and hopefully she'll work. The compressor I got set up for both types of coolant, 134 and R12, so hopefully the rest of it's internally good for the, what is that, 134 we use now, right? R12 is the illegal stuff? I can never remember. Watching a video early today, I may have mentioned this on the drive in, but Boeing announced that we did 442 aircraft orders at the Paris Air Show this year. As of this morning, when I read the news, Airbus was behind on orders, but they made a little bit more money out of all their stuff than we did, so maybe they sold a few more bigger aircraft, I don't know. That 737 MAX sure did a whole lot of orders, the 800 did a lot. What is it? We have delivered like 6,400 737s. No, I take that back. That's the next generation and not just the next gens? I can't remember now. But anyway, all total, let me get my numbers straight here. Yeah, we've delivered 6,400. There's 10,200 total on order. Correctly, maybe it's 10,000 we've delivered total. We've delivered 6,000 of the latest version, advanced versions. There's still several thousand on back order. Either way, it's a pretty high number. Most popular aircraft, commercial aircraft ever. Flashy. I was going to turn you guys off, but somebody got a little goofy up here, I think. This guy behind me, he's coming up pretty quick. He's slowing down now. Let's see if we can't angle these guys a little bit here. What's this guy doing on the shoulder? Get for trying to tighten it up so you don't swivel too much. Have to defrost, crank the heat up a little bit here. Across the window for you a little bit. Fuzzy on the screen there. Birdie red and blues flashing. They're kicking us around. There's something up on it. Right. Looks like. So there's one cop in the left lane here and going around him. It's not annoying or anything right now. Red and blues. Tow trucks up there hauling things away. We may have just missed it, people. There you go. It's annoying on your screen. Imagine sitting here right now. Lake Stevens PD. Wouldn't mind getting rid of ground weights. Those are pulled out. What are we got the traffic coming down there. I didn't see the traffic coming down. Waiting. It's a Snohomish County car up here, black and white. Lake Stevens is part of the gray one right here. Number 1148. Ahead of me that are kind of angling, so they maybe got the one lane there. Turn that off the wipers. I will just let you roll for a second here. Guys are stopped. He's waving everybody on. There you go. Shot of a cop car as we're passing here. We'll kick you over that way a little bit. That makes go real wide. Glass on the left here. What do we got? Look quick. T-bone or yeah. Cars, there's one on the deck. State Highway Patrol. Somebody spun out and got T-boned. Bummer. recognize the car, so I don't think it's anybody I know. Gotta be careful when it's wet. Anyway, that's enough excitement for the night, huh? I'm gonna go home, get this all edited up, grab something to eat. Don't think I'm gonna do much in the garage tonight. And yeah, we'll see you all this weekend. Probably show you all the fancy new tires. Maybe we'll get some quick shots of the Cadillac in there on the tire rack. I don't know, maybe they'll let me sneak in there real quick just to look underneath it. I want to see if I can track down that leak. See if they'll be nice enough to do that. Take a couple of shots while she's up on the rack for some tires. But y'all have a good one, and we will catch you all on the flip side.